So to make login work, we can go back to our Vuex actions and here the login action. We can already add async because we will definitely also send a HTTP request in here. We can copy this code from signup because we send the same kind of data. We also send a post request, but the URL will be different. If we have a look at the Firebase auth REST API docs, here under sign in, which is login, it's this URL which we need now. It has the same request body payload though. So grab this URL and replace it here up to your API key, which is the same. And with that, this should work. Of course, you could also refactor this into some function to have less code duplication, but I like to be explicit here, so I will keep it like this. Now, we still want to get the response data, check for errors, and commit some action at the end, so we can copy all of that as well. And with that, we should be pretty good. We can also commit the same mutation because we get the same data back. It's really just the URL that's different. That then ensures that we're logging in instead of signing up. But other than that, we're doing the exact same thing. And again, therefore, if you wanted to, you could absolutely also refactor this to be one action where we control the URL with the payload, for example, or anything like that. But I'll go for two actions here. And of course, also get my context and payload here on the login action. And with that done, we now can dispatch this action. So back in user auth, here, I want to await this store dispatch login and send the same payload as before. Now we can, of course, also refactor this. For example, create an action payload constant which holds this object, and then simply use this object here and here, so that we are reusing at least a little bit of code. So now we're dispatching these actions, we're waiting for them, we're showing feedback, and if we give this a try and save that back in our application here, if I use an email address and a valid password and I click login, this looks like a success response. If I use an invalid password, I get an error. So that's looking good. With that, we can now start using that token and attach it on outgoing requests so that we again are able to register as a coach and view requests. Because at the moment, this of course fails.